very hungry, and oh, I can smell something. I can smell. Oh, yeah. Oh, dig. Bones! I found bones! You've got to provide the bones. Me? Yeah, you've got to provide the bones. Oh, bones. How about this? Oh, yeah. Munch. Ow. Can you be gentle? Oh, sorry. Oh, look at that. Nice, juicy dog. Now I feel very hungry. And Howard knew that he was in big trouble. And thinking very quickly, Howard suddenly said, loud enough that the tiger could hear, yum. I just love these tiger bones. I wonder where I could find some more tiger to eat. And when the tiger heard that, he went, huh? He's eating tiger? Oh no, maybe he wants to eat me. I'd better get out of here fast. Meow. Hop. They met Rabbit. And Rabbit said, oh yeah, I'd like to come with you. What can you do? And Rabbit said, I'm very fast. I can deliver your messages. You know, SRS. And the sheep said, don't you mean SMS? No, Swift Rabbit Service. So that's how it was. The rabbit joined them and they all carried on. And then who came along but Moo, the cow? And the cow said, yes, I'd like to come with you too, please. What can you do? And the goat said, I've got a pair of big horns. I can protect you. Wolf. The wolf was out on the prowl. The rabbit said, oh no, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, there's a wolf. What are we going to do? Guys, let's run. And Rabbit ran. And he ran straight towards the wolf. So he moved on to the pond. And when he drank through the pond, and he was still thirsty. So he went to the lake. And he kept on drinking until Tiddalik, because he drank so much water, from a little frog, he grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until he was huge. No, I tell a lie. He wasn't huge, he was enormous. No, I'm telling a lie. He wasn't enormous, he was vast. No, he wasn't vast, he was gigantic. And the result? The result of Tiddalik drinking all that water, it meant there was no water anywhere in Australia. And there he changed his costume and put on one of his masks. He became one of the comic servants from the Kyogen, the little comic interludes in the No drama. And now, this is a blowpipe, and it comes from Sarawak on the island of Borneo. I went there about 15 years ago with a group of hearing-impaired actors who I'd been commissioned to work with to create a piece for the Singapore Festival of Arts. We spent a couple of nights staying in a traditional longhouse with the indigenous Dayak people. And they use the blowpipe when they go out hunting for animals or birds in the forest. You can see here, this is where they actually place the dart. And the dart itself is kept here, in this container here, and it's shaped in the design of the hornbill. Now, the hornbill is a magnificent bird, and it's the national bird of Sarawak. While we were there, we heard many stories, and the one I'm going to share with you is about a character who appears in many stories in Sarawak. He's called Father of Aloy. He made his way through the undergrowth, looking, listening, and suddenly he heard the sound of many birds chattering, and making his way forward, slowly, cautiously, he then peered through the undergrowth and saw a clearing. And in the middle of the clearing, so many birds, he couldn't believe it. So he took his blowpipe, he took one of the darts, put it into the blowpipe, and boom, he fired straight and hit one of the birds. The bird fell down, knocked out, just like that. Father Aloy was very excited. There were so many birds. He took another dart, put it into the blowpipe, and again the dart, and the bird, boom. And so it went on. Father Aloy firing his darts, and the birds, mosquito went bzzz, and the boy went and caught the mosquito. And then he took that mosquito and he went up to the elephant and he put it inside the elephant's ear. And the mosquito, bzzz, and the elephant didn't like that. Get out of my ear. And he was crazy. He began to stomp his feet. Boom, boom, boom. And what happened? When he stomped his feet, ka-donk, 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 splash! The water went, the fire went, ah! It burnt the dog's tail. The dog went, woof, woof. The cat went, meow, meow. The rat went, chuk, chuk. The hunter went, ah, and fired his arrow. The bird went, ah! It dropped his seed, whee, donk, right into the boy's hand. The boy had the seeds again. While the boy was watching the seeds, there, right in front of him, suddenly, there were flowers. Beautiful flowers. Just, the flowers just bloomed, just like that. The flowers were, they were there. The boy had never seen anything like it. Where did the flowers come from? Just beautiful, beautiful flowers. Now he understood why it was so important.
She's the best.
Yes.
Well, Arachne was very good, I'm just trying to work this out, here we go, at making tapestry. Tapestry is when you make a picture and you kind of sew it and you stitch it, okay? So, all the people in this group will go from here up to this, the four here, this group. Whenever I say the word tapestry, I want you to say, wow! Okay, here we go. Wow! It's so real. Go. Wow! It's so real. Arachne, hello? When I mention Arachne, you've got a wakey-wakey here. You've got to say, I'm the best. Are we ready? Tapestry.
Wow! It's so real!
What's happened to the hands? Arachne. Arachne was working on her tapestry.
Wow! It's so real!
And as she did so, her shuttle
Zoom, zoom, zoom!
fly backwards and forwards because she was a wonderful maker of tapestry.
Wow! It's so real!
I forgot I should say this. Whenever I say the word people or everyone, that's everybody, I want you to say, that's us. Whenever the people looked at a tapestry
Wow! It's so real!
made by Arachne, they would always be amazed at the skill of her shuttle.
Let me tell you, I'm going to use the tangram, the Chinese puzzle made of 7 different pieces or tons, which will help me to help you picture the story as I tell the road to Lassa. One day, an old woman sat beside the road, the long and lonely road that led to the holy city of Lassa. A rider came galloping, his robes flying in the wind, the purple feather in his cap bouncing. "How far is it to Lassa?" he demanded. "Far," said the old woman, "so far. You'll never reach it by nightfall." The rider and his horse tossed their heads, and with a hey and a neigh, they galloped away.